welcome. Today we're making this fun little Easter card, and what I really like about this card is how easy this is. So let me show you how to get started. If you are participating through the virtual class this month because of my local classes getting canceled, you're going to notice that the cardstock I put in your kit is heavy. And the reason is that you're going to be die cutting this window into the card. And so I wanted a sturdier cardstock that could withstand and not get flimsy with this window being cut into it. So I used, I think it's 110 pound weight cardstock, and I usually use 80 pound for a lot of my card making. And this is a little bunny peeps die. It's by Tailored Expressions. And then what I'm going to do is kind of line this up across my card, and I have a little bit of tape. I'm going to tape it to my cardstock, and then I'm going to run this through my die cutting. This die does all the hard work for you, so when you pop it off, you're going to see that you have your line of bunnies across your card. And now you can go ahead and fold this in half. And now we can do some stamping on our card. Okay, I've set this up in my mini MISTI, and I'm going to use the coordinating stamp set by Tailored Expressions. This is what it looks like. And they have a series of bunny butts. And I'm going to do my best to line that up over the bunnies. And I chose to do my bunny butts in a very pale ink. I'm going to turn this to the side like this. And I've decided that this bunny is not going to have a bunny butt. So I'm going to ink up all of the other butts, skipping that one tail. And I found that I had to ink these up more than once. Oh, I'm glad I checked. I inked up the wrong tail. So I'm going to clean both of these off. I'm going to use my shirt just to make sure this is dry so it doesn't leave a watermark. Okay, I think I have it right now. Yep, I'm going to ink them up one more time just to get them a little darker. Making sure to skip the one. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to position the bow tie stamp over the bunny images. And this one's a little easier because this time you only have to ink up the one bow tie. And this time I chose to do a darker pink, but you still have to stamp it a couple times to do that. All right, so we can clean that off. And then for the words, I chose the one about butts because I had so many butts in it. I love nobody but you. So we're going to place that there. And because I want this to be a nice dark black, I'll turn this again. I'm going to use VersaFine to stamp this image. And that's because I think it just gives one of the best blacks out there. And I don't even think I need to stamp that again. So now we can put our VersaFine away. And we can take this out. I'm going to let that VersaFine dry for a minute before I tie my bow. What I can do is I'll punch out all of these over the trash can. Okay, to finish this off, I have this piece of green ribbon, and I'm going to tie a bow. Now, you can knot this if you need to. I'm going to try to do it without, but if I need to, I'm going to knot my ribbon here so that it stays put, because it is a little bit slippery. Yeah, it's not quite as tight. Sometimes I can get these really tight, and sometimes I can't. I guess let me show you how I knotted the one I did earlier today. So I got this really tight, and then just like a normal, and I think this is called a square knot, just like the knot you'd use to tie your shoe. I just used my finger to hold that down, so this stayed really tight. And then I could do the part here with the bow. Okay, so now that we have the bow tied, I'm going to trim off my little edgings here, just to make it nice and neat. And you can wiggle your bow a little bit to get it to sit however you want, or slide it however you want, because I don't like it when it hangs over the sentiment, so I might put it over here just a little bit. And if you keep twisting it, it'll kind of learn to sit where you want it to sit. Now I've punched out all the little things between my bunnies, and the last step of this card is to decide where you want to glue your pink piece of paper. On my original, I glued it to the back, but someone pointed out, well, then that's kind of hard to write on. I don't know, it doesn't bother me with a black pen to write on the pink dots. So I thought I'd let you guys know, you know, just as a creative option, you can glue it on here, or you can then glue this on this side of your card, leaving it white inside, and you still have the pink pattern showing through your window. I'm still going to glue it to the back of mine, but you choose to do your card or however you would like. So I'm just going to put some glue on the back of this. And I thought this is a good opportunity. I get asked in class, how much glue do you need? So notice that I kind of just do like a wavy little line all over the edges here, and I'm going to do one little S through the center. And again, notice too that it's not like thick, it's just a little bit of glue. This glue is really strong, so you don't need a ton of it. And just as a reminder, I like the Tombow Mono liquid glue. You can purchase it in lots of different places, but that's my favorite. And for the most part, that's your card. The last choice you have is whether or not you want to take a black pen and add in an eyes and a nose. I thought on one I would leave it blank. I think that has a more elegant look, and then the other one has more the look of a traditional peep. So it's really up to you, whichever you prefer. But there you go. Though that is how I made the bunny window card. I hope you enjoy. Hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will be back in a couple days with another video.